Alright folks, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and as usual, let's start our video with a daily summon and get our 7th no, we're not gonna get a 7th Cynthia. I wouldn't mind it, but it'd be nice if we get, you know, something else that I kinda need instead. Like a Fantina, right? We've got 1 out of 5 on Fantina, but it looks like we're gonna get probably a 3-star power-up instead. Alright, okay. We got enough good luck. We're good, for the moment being. Let's go to the next banner. Actually, you know what? Let's do the daily summons first because I don't know. I just want to do it first. Okay, let's see what we get. In this, can we get actually something useful, please, for once? Oh my god. Okay, let's do the Wallace banner now then. Which, by the way, after we do the summon on the Wallace banner, we're actually gonna go check out in this video the Sync Bear story for Wallace and a few more other units, right? I'm super excited to check out Wallace's Sync Bear story because folks did mention in the Datamined that potentially there could be, I don't know if it's the Sync Bear story or if it's some other thing, but Juan and Licia could potentially be in there. Anyways, let's check it out. Day with Wallace. Or mentioned in there. Who knows? Alright. See what's up. That's not Wallace. One day Post was finishing up a Pokemon battle when she heard Wallace call out to her. Damn.
Hello.
Calling me out. Hello there, Post. That was quite a battle. You and your Pokemon look so magnificent on the battlefield, I couldn't help but come and pay you a compliment. And have a gorgeous backdrop like Pasio only serves to highlight your magnificence. It really makes a perfect stage, doesn't it? Can we stop talking about me? Speaking of which, if you've ever have the opportunity to visit Pseudopolis City in the Hoenn region, you should definitely make the trip. Honestly, Pseudopolis City is like one of my favorite cities. Like, it's so awesome, like how you have to like go dive down there and then emerge. It's a great city. It has, you know, the cave, as like the gyms in the middle of the water. It's one of the coolest cities, honestly, in Pokemon. It's great.
Congratulations.
My Pokemon gym is located there. Still a gym leader. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, right? It's just as gorgeous as Pasio, if you ask me. Only in a different sort of way. It's better, honestly, come on. Yes, people often refer to as the mystical city where history slumbers, thanks to its traditional sort of beauty. It's built inside a crater and is protected by the crater's mountainous walls. Its majestic waves push back any evildoers who try to invade the city by sea.
Such elegance.
With the mystical city streets of Pseudopolis as your battle stage, I bet you and your Pokemon could shine in an entirely new light. You've already shown yourselves to be a work of art here in Pasio. If you hone your abilities in Pseudopolis, the sky is the limit. Right? And Wallace also in the Delta episode, when they actually do like the sort of champion fight, but not really, with Wallace, they mention it like his title is he's just a Pseudopolian. Pseudopolian? I don't know. You know, the term for a person who's from Pseudopolis City. Anyways.
Interesting.
You really don't see it, do you? Oh my god, I love Wallace so much. Maybe I can show you what I mean rather than try to explain it in words.
Pardon me.
Yes, my Lotte, can you lend me a hand? Let's present Post with one of our aquatic illusions. Alright? Whatever that means.
Grand illusion.
I didn't see anything. So, what do you think? Were you bedazzled by our performance? I'm definitely confused. That's for sure. What were we seeing? Yes, we do tend to have that effect on people. I had a feeling you would understand. Hey, it's the you know, the budget for animation kind of cutscenes. You see, Pokemon that have trained their utmost to their utmost limits have the power to amaze audiences big and small.
Magnificent.
Although I joke about that, but Pokemon Masters has like some of the better budgets for mobile games. I mean, it's a mobile game. You can't expect it to like have a whole anime episode worth of like animations and whatever, right? But cutscenes. But still, come on. That was just a shine of this. It's just a blank screen. Come on. Alright. And Wallace says something grand illusion in the background. If that's not worthy of being called a work of art, I don't know what is. Of course, in order to achieve such works of art, we trainers have to work just as hard as our Pokemon partners. That's why you and your partner Pokemon make such a brilliant sync pair pose. Is that ours? I think it is. I mean, I would even go as far as to call you our equals when it comes to performing as a combo.
Magnificent.
Wonderful work.
Such elegance.
Okay.
Utterly glorious.
That's his vocabulary. Right? He likes using those words and stuff. Yes, I'm so glad I was able to cross paths with a sync pair like you. So very glad. Coming to Passio was definitely the right decision. My Milotic and I came here with one goal, to become the greatest sync pair of all. I want to dominate all at the PML. I want to feel the beautiful glory of that moment as I take the title of champion. I cannot speak today, I don't know why. The two of us team up together and fight for that honor. I know it's within our grasps.
I'll be seeing you.
Now then, I think it's time Milotic and I were on our way. Just off to study all of the beautiful things that the world has to offer. You know, that sort of thing. This guy's great. Alright, so apparently there weren't any mentions of Juan and Lucia. Was that for, like, some event then? Let me check real quick. If I could do that, you know, really quick. Which I, yeah, highly suspect. Let's see. Paste bin. Alright, let's see. Lucia, chapter 127. Is that a new story chapter? Or is that for, or is that for the second part of the whole event? It could be for the second part of the whole event, since the second part of the whole event is, you know, they do have stages that are weak to grass. Although isn't Milotic weak to, like, electric, though? Yeah, I think it's weak to electric. I don't know. Anyways, I'll ask folks about this, if there's any more info on Juan and Lucia, and I'll let you guys know. But anyways, moving on, let's check out Silver's sync pair story, which should be interesting. I really like, of all the things, right? I personally do like the Silver Legendary event. I know some people probably don't like it. Some people don't like the RNG thing, which I don't agree, because it's just not RNG. Like, the RNG component is so minuscule, right? Since, like, all the grand prizes are guaranteed. But what I do like, and I do see a lot of people, I think this is kind of a consensus, is that the story is fantastic for Silver's event, right? You know, in comparison to a lot of the other events, the story was great. So I do look forward to seeing a sync pair story. Plus, ask Silver to help out with some training.
Let's see how good you are.
Bruh, it's a ho, man. He gets a ho-oh. Oh god. And here you are with a Pikachu. That's okay. Hey, if Ash could do it. In the middle of a tough session, Silver started to talk about what was needed to win in battles.
Hey.
What determines whether you win or lose in a Pokemon battle is your judgment as a trainer. Okay, so you got a legendary Pokemon and you start lecturing people about like the mentality of you know, winning battles or whatever. Even with a strong partner, you could still lose if your judgment is bad. I guess you could say I was like that not too long ago.
Yeah.
I didn't care about any Pokemon unless it was strong enough to win. That's how I used to think. I focused only on my Pokemon and ignored my own weaknesses. Things are different now. Even if I had the most powerful Pokemon in the world, I know better than just rely solely on its strength. I know I've still got a ways to go before I become the best trainer. I'm sure I'm not drawing out my partner's full strength. When we lose, it's because I wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Of course, chalking up a victory or defeat to their Pokemon is how a weak trainer thinks. Maybe I said more than I should have.
Okay.
That's it for training. I want to give my Pokemon a break. The greatest trainers should always be aware of their partner's physical condition and act accordingly, I guess.
Oh, I see.
My Pokemon can do much for me if it were broken. You have to take care of your belongings, after all.
What?
What's with that look? Right? I know that.
What a joke.
I'm done training Pokemon like those weaklings in Team Rocket did.
Hey.
Anyway, training time is over. Come on, go rest wherever you want. Okay, I might have given him a bit too harsh of a tone there. Ugh, couldn't you go somewhere with a little bit more room? You're not exactly small. Hey, I told you to go wherever you want. What's with you? Is what I'm saying not reaching it or something?
What?
What do you mean?
Hey.
Are you saying you know what my Pokemon is thinking?
Oh.
Is that so? Then I guess it's doing what I told it to do. Whatever.
Oh.
I came here to help you train, but I guess it turns out I could learn a thing or two from you too. Love and trust towards Pokemon. That's what Lance said. Looks like Post gets it. I guess I'd be alright to join you for a little more training some other time.
I hate the weak.
But make sure you're ready. I hate weaklings. Damn, that taken out of context sounds so weird, man. So much for pure-hearted trainer, dude. I hate the weak. Damn. I hate weaklings, so I'll leave you behind if you can't keep up. Jeez, dude. Chill. What the heck? Alright. So, that was interesting. He's still learning, I mean, you know. Ho isn't that much of an elitist to attach to those who are at the, you know, very pinnacle of pure-heartedness. So Silver still has his way to go, as everyone does, right? So, anyways, let's do another one. I actually do kind of want to check out Clemont's. Yeah, so let's do Clemont's as well. And see how it is. Alright. It's gonna just whip out some invention. Oh god. While walking around town, Post came across Clemont. Helios was watching Clemont with a worried expression. Hello. Oh, it's you, Post. You really startled me. Sorry, Helios. I was really in the zone for a while there. I've been conducting some research during my stay on Paseo. I'm especially interested in the energy generated by sink stones. My curiosity knows no bounds. Obviously, when you're talking energy, the first thought has to be electricity, right? Electricity is produced and converted by many different... Oh, is he really gonna just give us a lesson? For example... Okay. He's talking nonsense then. For example, Helios can take in sunlight and convert it into electricity.
Okay.
If there were a way to convert the energy from sink stones into electricity, it could really optimize Paseo's electrical generation. That's right, he might be using it without even realizing it. The energy released from sink stones is created through bonds trainers have with their partner Pokemon. Then how do you explain that with science? Come on. Simply put, it's creating energy through the power of our thoughts and emotions. I thought you were a scientist. Thoughts and emotions. I'm pretty sure they don't generate, you know, any electricity. Actually, they might. Ooh, they might. Hey, here's the thing. I don't know anything about science. So, if any of you guys are actually, you know, science majors or whatever, let me know if there's, like, any creatures. Like, probably not emotions, but, like, maybe thoughts, because there are, like, brain waves and all that stuff. There's electrodes, right? That much I know. Don't know much past that. So, maybe he actually has a point. Who knows? The bonds of friendship... Okay, friendship, probably not. Between people and Pokemon can illuminate our homes. In a way, yes. Okay. I do agree with that. What a wonderful thing, don't you think? You know, not friendship directly, but you know, through friendship, there are ways of maneuvering resources to light up homes eventually. So, okay, that does make sense. Looks like Helios feels the same way. Actually, I've been working on an add-on for my Poryphone that could utilize the power of bonds and summon for any synchro that you want. Please. I got so caught up in my work that I haven't been able to explore Paseo much. What if we get like an extension for the Poryphone in the future? Maybe he's alluding to one of those? Because, you know, a lot of things that they kind of allude in these Sync stories, a few things have actually happened. So, hey, can we get some, you know, enhanced Poryphone functions, right? Increased 5-star rates, for example. I mean, if there would be anything, it'd be probably some other, you know, functional stuff. But, you know, increased 5-star rates would be pretty cool. All right. Huh. Is that true, Helios? I have a pretty bad habit of going off on my own and losing myself in my work. But in both Pokemon battles and science, collaboration leads to success. Thank you, Helios. I shouldn't push myself so hard, and I should definitely get some rest.
Thanks in advance.
Hey, I've got it. Post, why don't you help me test out my new prototype? Is that a good idea? Post agreed. She tested the prototype while Clemont got some rest. Later, Clemont took her feedback and began tinkering. And after only a short time, Clement's invention was complete.
Okay.
It's finished. Okay, look, I don't watch too much Pokemon anime, but I know enough to know that being around Clement's inventions are generally a bad idea. That I know. I call it the... Okay. I know not a lot of people like Clement, but I do like his names for these, like, his inventions. The very specific and elaborate names for these inventions. I call it the light that pulses once in reaction to sync strength. Oh, so he's making a detector, it seems like.
It's time to battle.
Alright then, it's time to activate. And is that a light?
I see.
I see. Yes, it's just as I predicted. That's right. It might have worked only once, but even that was very important. There are so many mysteries surrounding sync strength. Sure, all that happened in this test was a single small light pulse, but with enough of those small lights, we could combine them to create an enormous light that can illuminate an entire city. Thanks for all your help today. It made me really happy if we could work together sometime. We're all illuminated by the power of the bonds everyone shares.
Okay.
Whoa, that looks so cool. That's the future I'm working toward. Damn, I can see that again. That's pretty cool. Yeah, looks like the invention worked. I guess it's more of a game Clement than anime Clement, because again, you know, it doesn't really follow anime canon. If it followed anime canon, that would have exploded in our faces probably, or something similar like that. But anyways, yeah, well, that's me for this one. I liked all three of them. I think Wallace's was okay. Maybe Wallace's probably wasn't that great. Clement's was definitely interesting and thought-provoking for the most part, slightly, you know, in the standards of Sync stories and Poem Masters, right? Silver's was also interesting, more builds on his character more, right? But anyways, yeah, that's me for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel for some more Poem Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one.